are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
So it was a strikeout swinging. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's 1 for 3. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brett Gardner.
High pop-up. Camargo is there. 1 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now, his career line with Fulton Avich. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Didi Gregorius would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Stanton, the runner at first with two gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So, striding in, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aaron Hicks.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Two and two. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gary Sanchez is on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he fouls this one off. Andujar on at first, nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Boyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He popped out on his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx.
Second baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, throw that shutdown inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Low for ball one. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Acuna is going to have room out there as he...
Leading off with a break.
Here it comes.
First baseman number 5.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Johan Camargo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Lucas Duda would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Camargo is off at first with 2 away. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Full count.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now batting, Miguel Andujar, who worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And he takes ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Stepping up now, Luke Boyd. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. Digging in, Ozzie Albies hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Albies stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 13.
Aroldis Chapman is on his way to the mound, and this is
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
from the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres. Now the pitch.
Second baseman, number 25.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Andujar on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis. 0-for-2 for him to this point. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now a flare out to left center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Freeman ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Aaron Hicks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-well count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever route there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit on the ground toward the left. Andahar brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Lucas Duda now. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kurt Suzuki is on deck. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And this one gets away. And caught. Sonny Gray comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone.
Number 55, Sonny Gray.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Liner towards 2nd. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do in today's day and age.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as two score on the play, and we are all tied up.
The batter, number 13.
David Robertson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of.
Number 30, David Robertson.
First offering on its way. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. Now he's safe at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Here's Ender Inciarte. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the seventh. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Daniel Winkler comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fouled away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seat. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy.
Andrew McCutcheon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Andrew McCutcheon.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone. If that's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutcheon is under it. 1 down.
Now back.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. 1-0 the count. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's over. 2-1.
1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball. Zach Britton gets the call as he'll pitch with
for the Yankees, number 53.
possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball out to straightaway left. McCutcheon is under it. And that ends the inning. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Inciarte is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Ramirez, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Outside and low, 3-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that battery.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And it's fouled away. Gregorius, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Towards second. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hot shot down the line. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Well set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Never tempted to swing. Chad Green gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.